Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Winter 2023 Rocket League Gauntlet finale featuring Division 4 champion of Wisconsin Connections taking on Division 1 champion Waukesha South. My name is Henry Czysz Jr., your fellow WIHSEA commentator, joined alongside our beloved color commentator Henry.
Hello.
Got a very, very special matchup. It's been 419 days since I first casted for WIHSEA Rocket League, and 419 days later we are here for a spectacle. I hope you guys enjoyed the video package that I prepared. Yes, my wrestling family will definitely appreciate that one the most, as the John Cena The Rock WrestleMania 28 video package has been a meme that's been locally sourced recently. Nonetheless, though, let's get into notes for today's big matchup. So Wisconsin Connections Division 4 players consist of Ian Zevi Hexter, captain, Dean Ari Arts, and Isaiah Abel Equation. Winter 2023 stats for WCA: regular season 7-1 overall, 23-5 game record. They finished first in the Roadhog Conference. Defeated teams such as Belleville, Barron, Valders, Real School, Wayuega, Fremont, Watoma, Walden 3, and Tomahawk. In the playoffs, they had a first-round bye, much like spring 2022, except they didn't get beat out by Real in the quarterfinals. This year, they defeated Marshall 3-0 in the quarterfinal. They defeated Valders in the semis, defeated Barron 4-3 in a spectacular grand final to become your Division 4 champions for Winter 2023. Since the gauntlet began on April 3rd, just a little over a month ago, or a little less than a month ago, they defeated Division 5 champion Deerfield 4-0. They defeated Division 3 champion Fox Valley 4-1 on April 17th, 2 weeks later. And the week after, they defeated Division 2 champion Shawano 4-1 on April 24th. And the next Monday here, they have Waukesha South, who is pretty much the most decorated team I have casted for WIHSEA since I started. I mean, I did get to cast a little bit of Elkhorn, but not too much. It was more of a all-state tournament around the United States is when I first casted them, and they were on their way out. But Waukesha South Division 1 players consist of David Divine OG, their captain, Dante Rotek, Penn Pixler. Winter 2023 stats: 8-0, 24-4 game record. They finished first in the Hot Shot Conference. Defeated Appleton. Actually, I should say 24-2 for game record. They defeated Appleton North, La Follette, Kimberly, Oak Creek, Muskego, Wausau West, Ronald Reagan, and Green Bay Southwest. Playoffs first round bye, defeated number 4 seed Kettle Moraine via forfeit. They defeated number 2 seed Horlick 4-0 in the semifinals, and defeated number 4 seed Oak Creek in the grand final to finish as the Winter 2023 Division 1 champion. And this is their first time being seen in the gauntlet, as they are the last opponent for Wisconsin Connections Academy. With those notes out of the way, Henry, what do you expect to see in this matchup?
I don't think I want to go into this one with any bias at all, because these are both super qualified teams that have gotten here for a reason. It really could go either way, but ultimately I am going to go in the favor of WCA here, as they do have more gauntlet experience. But Waukesha South has, is like you said, an extremely decorated team, so seeing them for the first time in this gauntlet match could spell doom for WCA, but we will see.
Yeah, definitely. As in spring 2022, Waukesha South was arguably as dominant as they were this year. As back then, they took Division 1 after they beat Park in the first round. They beat Bayport in the quarterfinal. They beat Superior in the semifinal. And they beat Oak Creek in spring 2022. So they know Oak Creek, but do they know WCA? I don't know. I mean, you know, the players often do six-mans off of the streams and everything like that. But in a competitive setting like this is the first time that we are going to see these two teams go at it. And I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. So some keys for Waukesha South to come out of here on top is that they need to establish dominance early and execute well on their rotations and exit demos like they've been doing since, you know, they came into effect around here. And then they need to shut down the half of the field on their side, which is what they're best at. They're also best at managing the clock when they get a lead. So if you see them get a lead, they're definitely going to try to milk the clock as much as possible, get good saves off of their half, just drive the ball near their opponent's territory. That's what they're good at. That's what they thrive off of. And as the match goes on, they get better. So for WCA to try and counter this, they need to get one of their star players to go on early. Ari Arts is when he performs well, the entire team performs well. So in a nutshell, WCA needs to start hot and they can't let Waukesha South take advantage of this matchup, because if they do, this matchup is going to be over quicker than some people expect. Let's just put that out of there. And WCA does not, they do not need to allow Waukesha South to again take over this matchup, because if South does, this one is going to be over within possibly 4. And WCA just needs to stick to what they know, mold into that team that we've seen as the Gauntlet has progressed. Like you said, Henry, they have a lot of Gauntlet experience, so they need to take that into account here. But when you're going up against a Titan, a beast like Waukesha South, that is easier said than done for sure.
Yep, absolutely.
And I see the Twitch chat, Zebi Hex from from WCA loves the intro. Thank you. It means a lot. I put like a half hour to an hour of work on that video to make sure everything was right. God. The power of apps such as Background Eraser and UCUD really came into full effect for that video. All right, so we are about 10 minutes away from game time here. There is the lovely overlay that you guys have been seeing since I have been your WIHSEA commentator. This will be the last cast I do for Rocket League WIHSEA under my current full-time run, but don't worry, I will still be finishing up the Valorant season, so I am not going anywhere just yet. Yeah, it's just insane how I've been involved with this for 419 days, even longer than that, as I signed initially with WIHSEA on September 3rd, 2021. It's been incredible. Casted with the likes of Kyle Bransky, X-Ray, and I've casted with the likes of you, Henry, as well. So I'm very grateful for what I've been able to do for WIHSEA and put out there as a whole.
I'm grateful to have you with me here every step of the way so far.
Yep. Yeah, from Smash to Rocket League to Valorant, man, it's been a fun ride, dude. And the chapter of Rocket League is going to come to a close after this one. Unless if WIHSEA decides to have some side tournament in the summer that I have time for, then obviously I'll devote my time to that. But, yeah, and then I'll make sure to do one-off appearances for State if I can, especially for Rocket League. I mean, out of all the states I could possibly bank, Rocket League would be the biggest one for sure. And my mother is in chat as well. She has been my biggest cheerleader since I have started this whole thing. So without her, I'd be nowhere. My father has been the biggest cheerleader as well. Both of them have been my biggest cheerleaders, and they've pushed me to, pursue this esports commentary and, just get one step closer to what I really want to do, and that's being an NFL broadcaster. But not to take away from the fact that I absolutely love doing esports broadcasting, but venturing off into football broadcasting has always been the dream for me. And this esports stuff has just been, a cherry on top to, establish smaller goals that'll lead to bigger things later in life. My mother has also said that you, Henry, have come alive in the last few months with your casting, and I'm a firm believer of that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you'll be around these parts for a while, as you're only a freshman. I am a senior, so I'll be heading out the door soon, but still got about a month left of casting for WIHSEA left in me, and I'm very excited to see what happens with the Valorant season, because all three varsity divisions, it's going to get really interesting, especially Division 1. Man, it is stacked.
Oh, yeah, Oak Creek and the Panthers. I mean, even when we were close to beating Oak Creek, but not quite.
Yeah. And then Waukesha West is in there. Horlick might be getting in the mix too, as they're making up their matchups, and Case is there as well. Yeah, it's just loaded. It feels like Division 1 is just so bloated, and then Division 2 and Division 3 are just there. But even then, Division 2 and Division 3 have their own set of good teams as well. I think there's like
I
think there's a 3-way tie for first place in Division 3, and then there's a 2-way tie for first in Division 2. I'll have to look back at the rankings later. All right, lobby information has been sent out to WCA in Waukesha South. Got 10 viewers on the stream. All right. Got about 5 minutes until scheduled game time. Looks like we have still 10 people in the Twitch streams. Happy to have you guys along. And if you're just tuning in right now, this is the Gauntlet finale of the Winter 2023 Rocket League season. The winner of this one will be crowned Undisputed Champion. Division 4 champion WCA taking on Division 1 champ Waukesha South. Waukesha South, the absolute juggernaut of WIHSEA that virtually runs Rocket League. I'll put that out there right now. As they are the reigning, defending, undisputed Rocket League champions of last year, and they could very well do it again this year. I would not be surprised one bit. So yeah, I will be shocked if this goes all 7 games, like either way. Because both of these teams thrive off of starting out quick and, you know, just gaining the upper hand. So when 2 of these teams clash, only one is going to really succeed in their goal. That's what we saw with the Shawano and WCA matchup. That exact same thing. Although it was competitive within the first 2 games, which we could see that unfold here as well. But I think the team that pulls out ahead first is going to end up winning this matchup. X-Ray's got his prediction. He thinks Waukesha South is going to win 4-1 over WCA. Yeah, there is literally 1,000 ways to prove that Waukesha South has what it takes to win this matchup. Even if you want to go as far as having it be a sweep, that is completely justifiable at this point, given their resume. It's as striking as mine. VHS Camouflage is rooting for WCA in the chat. Good to have supporters on both sides of the spectrum. Don't want to have this be a one-sided. All right, looks like Waukesha South is in. Already good to go. We are just waiting on Zevi from WCA. And then even if WCA doesn't walk away as undisputed champion, it really doesn't matter because they have had a quick turnaround since spring 2022. As I said previously, they made the playoffs last year. They went 7-1, but they had a first round bye and then they lost to Real School. But this year they matched their record and they had a tremendous playoff run. They gutted it out against the team Barron, who we never even saw on stream before, and they just shocked the entire place at UW River Falls at the LAN event. It was pretty crazy to see. I thought Barron was going to take it, personally. I thought Barron was going to make a run similar to Waukesha South, where they just come in out of nowhere, just shock everybody, and take home the gold. But I think all of Barron's players are seniors, so I'm not sure how well they're going to do in the Division 4 rankings come next season. All right, looks like Zevi's in, so we're just waiting on Ari to enable equation. I think a lot of this game, too, is going to come down to how much each team can win their 50s. Because there is going to be some colliding with these cars. They're going to follow each other. They're going to be mano-a-mano in this matchup, following every move that they do. It'll just be similar to something like chess, where every move is going to be meaningful in this matchup. Okay, thank you for that clarification, Camouflage. So, TikTok Perks is the only senior, or the only junior on Barron, and the rest are seniors. So they'll have a formidable piece of their roster still available for next year to make a push in Division 4. And this will be the last WIHSEA Rocket League game for Zevi Hex, Pixlr, and Divine. I think Ari and Able Equation are either juniors, or one's a sophomore, one's a junior. I'm not sure. But I know for sure that Zevi Hex, Divine, and Pixlr are seniors. And I will actually be joining Pixlr at Carthage pretty soon, alongside Blaze. Sure that Ari and Able Equation are just getting a little more practice in before this matchup. So we'll wait on them, and if you can hear background noise, I am currently at Not Your Parents' Basement yet again, as I need to fix up my PC in order to run streams again, because it's running slow and I can barely even run Rocket League. Just stuff that happens with a 6-year-old PC. But hey, it was
where's Ari?
Okay.
We need one more WCA player.
Yep. Able Equation is who we're missing, and we got him in there. All right, so all right, here we go for all the marbles. Game 1 starting. See a kickoff go in the favor of WCA. Pixlr is going to pin it off the wall. Ari's going to pop it up, gets it past Rogue.
Right in the Pixlr, though.
You're going to see Pixlr advancing it towards midfield. Able Equation, a nice punt. Going up. And he puts it in! WCA already.
Rogue unfortunately unable to hit it out of the way there.
Able Equation going to put it in right away. Rogue tried to save it. Not in the favorable position to hit it, and it ends up going in his net inadvertently. WCA up 1. About 17 seconds remaining in this game, and all WCA needs to do here is control the clock, control the field. A good bump from Zevi, already getting himself involved. That's great to see for WCA. See if Waukesha South has a response here. Picks are going to pop it up. No one's going to be able to follow. Rogue Tech's going to catch it. Flicks it over Able. Ari.
Right back, but Divine is there. Then intercepted. Look at the score here. Able Equation with a nice touch.
Good demo from Ari. Disrupting the play. Oh, a redirect from Zevi. That one's going to be a wide to the left of the net. Good demo by Rogue Tech. Already sniffing out what WCA wants to do and countering it with a demo. Good bump from Zevi. And that ball is going to be in Waukesha South territory. Our ball is going to be up. Zevi's going to be up. Hits it off the backboard. Able Equation. Oh, a not so good hit there. Going backwards on that one. Good pinch from Ari on the wall. Gotta read that one. That's going to be centered. Zevy's going to go up for that, and he puts... Oh, he does not put it in. Wow.
With the amazing save there, honestly.
Incredible save there from Roket. I thought for sure that one was going to fall in, but, you know, it seemed like Waukesha South, they'll do anything they can to stay in
momentum, but that bump is going to mess him up a little bit.
Roket tried to go for a routine demo on Zevy.
Divine going to get a pass Zevy here. Impossible equation, but it's going to go right to Ari.
Ari flicks over one. Is that in?
Down, and that looks spot on, but Divine gets there in time.
Just too quick. Center. Oh, WCA is not able to score that one either. You can see Waukesha South battening down the hatches on defense here. Divine trying to create something. Ari's going to read that perfectly. Roket going to park his car right in front of the ball. We get past one. He's going to get bumped, though. He's going to get a demo.
Roket. Picking off the defensive line. And a near goal from Divine there. However, he's going to hit the goalpost. Able equation trying to take it down, but he is going to... The ball is sadly going to get redirected there by Divine.
Rare missed opportunity here for
his team. Divine with a nice touch. Able equation playing back, ready to bomb it down, and he is indeed going to do that. Pixel going up for it, unable to. Already has a nice center here. Pixel unable to touch it. Able equation with kind of a weak hit, but is going to allow Divine to hit it back. Pass into Pixler. Roket trying to follow up, unable to.
See Divine going for a center again.
Here. Pixler almost looking for the follow-up, and Roket is the one who gets that ultimately. Tying the score with 1-1.
Finally, Waukesha South is able to break the seal in WCA's defense here. Finding the needle in the haystack, finding Pater. Roket gets his team back in this. It's tied at 1, 2:10 remaining. Roketek's going to go up. He's not going to beat Able Equation. That ball's going to go right in Waukesha South's half.
Really putting it in. Pixler stopping it there.
Unfortunate miss by Ari, as you need those ones to hit. Pixler going to advance that to midfield. Zevy's going to read that perfectly, though. He's going to have to fall back. Ari, next man up. He's going to look to pinch it, and he does. Successful pinch. Roket able to slow it down. Divine gets it past Able Equation, and now Waukesha South has an opening. Roket can't hit the ball, though. Really stabilize it for his center. Zevy gets it past one. It's going to go right to Pixler. He's going to backflip on it. Zevy Hex. See you later, he
looking to center the best he can. Gonna get it over Pixler, but Roket there to stop it. Wouldn't have gotten it anyway, but Roket getting possession of the ball is huge.
Good bump from Roket. We see Roket popping up. Good bump by Ari. These routine bumps we're seeing from WCA are huge right now. They are harassing Roket right now. Pixler demos, Able Equation, puts it in. Waukesha South has had enough of what WCA is trying to put out to them with these bumps. Roket, second goal of the game, gives Waukesha South the 1-goal lead with 1:02 remaining in game 1. Pixler just demoing Zevy Hex. Roket demos Ari. Waukesha South.
The plan for WCA is just to remove the defensive line and score off it. And it's working. They are ahead.
Oh, nobody's back for WCA. Waukesha South has an opening. Direct pass to Divine. I think Pixler should have just scored that one himself. Able Equation almost got one in there. Ari? That shot centered for the moment. It's still up.
Line with a nice clear, but Ari gonna intercept it. Pixler unfortunately gonna miss. Gonna try to center it to his team. Roket, a nice ball, perfect center. Already blocking it.
Good block. The time is ticking for WCA. There's 10 seconds left. Just now getting into the Waukesha South territory. Able Equation gonna get the demo. Unfortunately, though, Pixler and Roket gonna combine for that monster clear. Pixler almost puts one in at the end. Waukesha South takes game 1. Game 1 going in the favor of Waukesha South. As you can see, the aggressive push from WCA. They had 6 shots to only 3 from Waukesha South. So they are definitely the aggressors, but they just need to play better defense here and need and they need to hold Waukesha South here, because in the beginning of that first game, they had the 1-goal lead. They just let up way too much and allowed Waukesha South to virtually take over. This is exactly what I was pointing at before. You can't let Waukesha South take control of this game, or else it's going to end very quickly.
Waukesha South did their homework. They know how to play on the WCA. You can tell. The demos from a supporting player and then into the center and the rebound from a different teammate is honestly, it equals true at this point. The formula is working quite well for Waukesha, so we're gonna see how WCA can cut back from that in this game.
That ball is gonna go up. Pixlr is gonna read that. Divine trying to put it in position for his teammate Rotek. He's not gonna have boost, really do much of anything. Ari popping it up, gets it past Pixlr. He's not gonna get past Divine though. He's just sitting there waiting. Ari misses a demo on Pixlr. Divine still in center position. Pixlr gonna try to go for the shot. That's not gonna go in.
Nice clear, potentially saving that for WCA.
The ball's gonna sail over Rotek. Not gonna sail over Pixlr though. Oh, that one's almost in. Divine, a good save. Zevi Hex. See what he can do here. Double tap. Oh, he's not gonna get it.
Ari's gonna follow it up. He's gonna center it again. Actually, not quite. Pixlr there to stop that, but he has no more boosts. Zevi with a great center. Alright, looking to follow up on that, but Pixlr.
Oh, redirect! Oh my god!
Oh. And Divine. But score a goal here.
What a redirect! What a redirect, Divine. Man, amazing. That's all I can say. I've given this team every adjective in the book possible as they take a 1-goal lead, 3:27 remaining in game 2. They're just
really
so
mind-blowing team play.
They're just mesmerizing to watch. That's the thing about them. That one's gonna get passed directly to Pixlr. Shot's gonna be in WCA territory. Divine's not gonna score. That one's gonna bounce out of the net. Just like one of those bouncy balls. Divine trying to put his car in park. Try and get the ball up. He's gonna get it to Pixlr. He accidentally bumps Rotek though.
So looking for a pinch there to center it. Rotek nearly gonna center it or put that one in.
Divine.
Looks like he's trying to do one of them.
That would have been nasty.
Nearly putting it on there.
Would have been nasty.
Couple close calls to be saved, but they are able to get it out of their side.
Yeah, and this is what Waukesha South is great at, Henry. They're great at shutting down their side of the field, not allowing any access to their half. And that's exactly what's happening right now. WCA just being overwhelmed by what Waukesha South is able to do. And this is what got Waukesha South into the position that they're in now. 2-time Division 1 champions, could be 2-time undisputed, but Ari putting it in as soon as I talk. The caster's curse has come out for Waukesha South. I apologize. As Ari scores that one for WCA, putting his team back in at 2:04 remaining in game 2.
Now does WCA have that momentum? Are they able to score another and tie the game score? We will see. We still got 2 minutes. Anything can happen, honestly.
Pass to Ari. He's gonna barely hit that one. A little bit wobbly on the landing. Good demo.
On a Pixlr.
He's going to try to fit this one in. Oh, he's not able to get the angle. Couldn't make the adjustment.
Losing that 50. Divine, however, is going to miss the ball. Potentially going to go demo ZeviX. But we're not going to see nothing come out of it there.
Rotek popping it up. Divine!
Demo already. Oh, amazing stop from Zevi there.
Oh!
Pixlr just griefed his team.
Oh no, that's not a good look for Waukesha South. I barely see that. That's a bit of a concern. Hopefully they're able to work things out. Rotek gets the demo on Ari. That was not pretty at all. Divine gonna carry the ball.
Might have just fumbled the bag.
Oh, they might have a second. Oh no, they're not gonna have another opportunity. Pixlr misses the ball. Rotek advancing it. Ari is going to cut on that. Beautiful cut. He's going to launch this one, passing directly to Zevi. Zevi trying to hang on there. Shot was on goal. Roket wins the 50, however. Ari's back. Oh, no. Good recovery from Ari. There's 30 seconds
on the clock.
Roket getting a demo.
It's centered. Divine looking to turn it around. Not at the right angle here. You're going to hit it up. We're just going to go right to ZeviX. He's going to do his best to take this down the court. Roket looking to stop it, but the bump from ZeviX.
Oh, Zevi has an angle. Oh, Pixlr just getting right in his line of sight.
Is just trailblazing through all the enemies here. Clock ticks down. We might see an OT. Let's Waukesha South does apply the pressure, and it looks like we might see this OT, unless, of course, we do see a score here. It's going to go right to Pixlr. He's going to try to make a pass.
Nope. Oh, it's still
up.
up.
Hit in the ground there. Rotek. From the ball, able equation.
Wisely knocking it down.
And we're going to see an OT on game 2. Starting off with a kickoff, ultimately going to WCA. Almost a goal off kickoff.
Oh, they needed that. Oh, dude, that's such a tough break for WCA. It was right there. They had the look they wanted. We've seen them score kickoff goals before in that fashion. Roket going to get it past Ari. WX looking to be the last man back. And he is. Pixlr overpowering the opposition. Wow. He just goes full Marshawn Lynch on ZeviX. Get out of my face, he says. And Waukesha South wins game 2. Unbelievable.
Pixlr redeeming himself for that bit of a whiff that he had.
Wow. All right, as you can see, Waukesha South the aggressors of this matchup. 8 shots to 5. So all Waukesha South needs to do is just stick to their own game, and they walk out of here on top. WCA just has to, crack the code, find whatever works best to get back in this matchup. Just create open opportunities. We've seen Waukesha South just demo the opposition. It's not in!
It's gonna go off both goalposts. What are the chances that Waukesha South does not score there?
Wow. Insane. That one's gonna get saved by Ari. ZeviX setting somebody up here. They're not able to get to the ball, though. ZeviX out of boost. Can't really do much. Bumps in the Ari. Able equation's gonna get bumped. The goal is wide open now.
Roket, nice bump on Able equation there, opening it up for a little bit, but sadly, no one is going to be able to capitalize off that open space.
I don't think I've ever seen such a physically demanding team, or physically gifted, I should say, team in Rocket League. Besides Waukesha South, I mean, they have all of the tools to win. And oh my God,
nearly put it in there.
Almost putting that one in his own net
for his own team, yeah.
Able equation redirect. Oh, and that's gonna be a score for Pixlr.
Bombing it down. Right for the goal there, off the wall.
Oh, that's an unfortunate mistake for WCA. That was an unfortunate position for Able equation. As he puts the ball in for Pixlr, and Waukesha South is up 1. 3:50 remaining in game 3. Again. God, they're like the Legion of Boom out here. That's exactly what Waukesha South is. They are the 2013, 2014, 2015 Legion of Boom from the Seahawks. I swear to God. All they do is just consistently bump and score.
Fine. Nearly gonna put it in there. So we're taking it all the way down. Pixlr unfortunately gonna miss that ball, and the goal's wide
puts
open,
it in,
which allows ZeviX to put it in.
Zevi finally gets his name on the board. He's been trying to set things up for this team, and he has been demoing, and he has been demoed multiple times in this series. He finally puts one in for his team. It's tied 1-1, much like the previous 2 games, which is very interesting, but Divine
off the rip. Oh my lord.
Divine just relentless. He wants to end his senior year off as a 2-time undisputed champion, and I don't blame him. Alright, he's going to look to try to get it past both members, but that one's just going to sail over to the other half. Roketek's there. He's going to slightly tap it. Pixlr is going to miss completely. Snags the boost on WCA's right corner. Divine's up. Can't put it over Able Equation. That ball centered. Nobody there to follow Pixlr. Closest man was Roketek near the middle of the field. Divine comes up out of nowhere. Almost puts it in.
Nice block.
Again, another center opportunity. Pixlr's there. Gonna hit off the backboard. Divine not gonna put it in. It's gonna sail wide to the left. Roketek centering it. Divine just misses it. WCA is bunched up on defense right now. They're trying to do everything they can to just get it off of their half. Ari, gotta get it past the Divine.
They're not sorry. Pixlr hitting enough, Able Equation going at it. Roketek with that amazing clear there.
What a pinch. That ball's gonna be popped up. Pixlr's gonna be up. That one's gonna hit off the backboard. No other Waukesha South member is there as Divine and Roketek were back near midfield. Divine gets a key demo on Zeviex. Zevy's back. Gets it past Pixlr. What a save from Roketek.
Off, but it is centered.
Just clips the ball onto the crossbar.
That.
Oh!
Able Equation.
Wow. That one goes in. I need to see how this one went in. Roketek just being Spider-Man on the wall, trying to... Oh, Divine accidentally hits it in. And that's how Able Equation's gonna score there. But yeah, Roketek just being like Spider-Man on the wall near his own crossbar, just clipping the ball, making sure it didn't go in. However, eventually it did go in, and it's gonna go in for Waukesha South.
This happened again. No way. Same position too, just going off the rip.
Divine realizing that consistency in this matchup is definitely key, as this team is now up 1 again, 107 remaining. Divine almost putting another one.
Oh my gosh, he's unrelenting.
Divine is just going off here. His shooting percentage may be bad, but that doesn't matter as long as you have enough aggression. Zeviex putting it in. Speaking of aggression, Zeviex putting it in, tying the game up at 3.
The question is, will Divine do it again?
Well, he could do it again. Get his hat trick. Is he gonna be right there? I'm not sure if he's gonna get it in that time. Roketek going off the wall. Gonna get 2 hits on the ball. Gets it past Zeviex. Able Equation comes up, gets a center. Good block by Pixlr. Zeviex trying to pin it down for Able Equation. It doesn't work at all. Well, 15 seconds remaining. You're going to see Waukesha South be as aggressive as they have been in this series. They're just going to unrelentlessly bump Able Equation right on cue. That shot's not going to go in. Able's going to save it. Ball's popped up. Pixlr had an opportunity. That gets shut down right away from Able. And it's overtime again. Back-to-back overtimes. Roketek's going to win the kickoff. He's going to center it. Divine is going to be in position. Demo puts it in.
Divine scoring an insane assist play.
And that is...
Roketek not only centering the ball, but demoing Zeviex. Could not be better for Divine in that situation.
If you wanted a single play to know how Waukesha South plays, that is your Exhibit A right there. That is exactly who Waukesha South is, and that is who they've always been. Physical brute of strength. 11 shots. 9 of those, Henry, coming from Divine. And, well, it's 3-0. Last breath for WCA. If Waukesha South wins this game, they are back-to-back undisputed champions. WIHSEA trying to put it in off. Beginning. Pixler. Roketek's gonna. Oh, he misses it.
Oh, no, that's devastating.
That's a bit of a heartbreaker. It's gonna be recentered though. Roketek is gonna back up though. Not able equation is gonna maybe be able to win a 50 off of Roketek, but alas, Roketek has arrived and he puts it in for I almost said WCA. Waukesha South. All members, Waukesha South getting involved in this matchup. In some way, shape, or form, and that's what happens when you have a well-oriented juggernaut. Every piece fits to the puzzle. And Ari is not going to put that one in. I couldn't see because of the demo smoke, but I could see the notification. Roketek did save that.
I thought that one was surely a miraculous save.
Ari just cannot put it over Roketek. Pixler demoing able equation. Zevi, direct pass. Ari puts it in for WCA.
Score is tied up 1-1. We still have 4 minutes left on the clock. Can WCA potentially ramp it up for a reverse sweep?
They can ramp it up. They just got to be quick
unlikely.
on. They just got to be quick on the demos
someone
here.
cheering for the underdog.
Yeah,
I gotta be that guy.
Yeah. Oh. Good save by Roketek. Yeah, they just gotta demo some more, like Zevi is doing right now, but they have to keep it on Waukesha South
demo of
side.
his own unable equation.
Time is going to be ticking, although it is tied. But the more Waukesha South is able to drain this clock and put one in, the less time WCA is going to have to come back in this matchup.
Finally putting it in. Zevi, the savior of WCA at the moment. Right to get them on Ari.
Can't get it past Pixler. That one's just going to sail
Pixler
just
gonna
wide.
demo Ari again.
Oh my goodness.
Divine also demoing able equation. Waukesha South is just being toxic at this point. These have to be motivated.
Yeah, someone's going to get an exterminator, I swear. Able equation. That shot was online, but Divine saving it. I think already got a bump on Pixler there. WIHSEA going to take control of the ball. Going to get demoed by Pixler. I think that's like the 5th time that's happened in this match. Oh, Ari, open lane. Can he put it in? Yes, he does. He doesn't even need to hit it a second time. Wow. Catching Waukesha South off guard. Just what WCA needed. And WCA might have a little bit of momentum on their side. You just have to hold Waukesha South for this next 2.5 minutes. Demo from Zevi. 2 demos.
2 demos. Setting Ari up almost perfectly. Roketek spotting back in. Stopping it there.
They fooled everybody except for Roketek. Roketek's making them pay for it.
Nearly putting it in. Vine is up. Gonna lose the 50 though. Pixler centering it. Roketek with a nice pass back to Pixler. Unable to score though.
It was almost in. Good bicycle hit by Zevi. He's gonna get shrugged off by Pixler twice. Roketek in position. Now the ball rolls. Waukesha South half. Able equation. Ball's gonna go right over his head. Zevi. Nice drive. He's gonna get cut off by Divine. Pixler good clear off the wall. Able equation centering that. Ari's up. It's a slight hit on the ball. Not that effective, though. And that ball is just going to go back in WCA territory. Pass is up. Divine puts it in. Oh, my goodness.
Threading the needle, tying the score. Minute 15 left. Tied game.
Wow. Yeah, Divine is definitely the MVP for Waukesha South in terms of scoring for sure. Waukesha South is going to win the kickoff. Roket is going to try and pass it off to Divine. Doesn't need to do that. Divine reads it right away. A save by Ari. Still in dangerous position. About a minute remaining. Ice in their veins! Divine and Waukesha South take the lead. They have all the ice in their veins right now. Wow. I'm going to tell you, if Roman Reigns was a Rocket League team, this team, Waukesha South, takes the cake for that. They are as undisputed as the Tribal Chief. And they are possibly 40 seconds away from living that reality. But you can't count out WCA just yet. They're pretty sneaky. See what they can do. Ball's going to get launched.
Waukesha just unrelenting on the pressure here.
Able equation.
The clock ticks down and they still have a lead of 1. WCA has to show up here. It's do or die.
WHEX not going to get it past Pixlr. Still 10 seconds left. Last breath of hope. On Waukesha South's half. Gets it past Divine. Roketek's there. Zevi. Oh, and it stopped.
Heartbreaking.
Oh, man.
For Ari there.
Stopped for Ari. Oh, my God. My throat hurts, man. And Waukesha South, back-to-back, undisputed Rocket League champions of WIHSEA. I mean, this was not out of the realm of possibility. I said if Waukesha South was able to get going early on, then they would be able to win this series in a potential sweep. But the games were a lot closer than this scoreboard will entail, as all 4 of the matches were generally close for the most part, which is what I was expecting. Well, with that being said, the stream will now be coming to a conclusion. It's been a fun ride casting Rocket League for WIHSEA. Definitely, it is definitely catapulted me into the stratosphere for sure in terms of fame and getting to learn the ins and outs of broadcasting and stuff like that. And I have the voice for it, so I was able to improve my craft by listening to feedback from people after the spring 2022 season. Brought that to the fall 2022 Smash season, winter 2023 Rocket League season, and now the spring 2023 Rocket League season, Valorant season. With that being said, I would like to thank everybody who has tuned into all the Rocket League streams that I have done for WIHSEA, and as again, this has most likely been my final one for WIHSEA, and I'm glad I get to do it with you, Henry. So, yeah.
I'm glad I get to be here with you.
Yep. I'm at a loss for words right now. I don't want to get too emotional. So be sure to tune in tomorrow for Valorant Varsity Week 6, which is scheduled to be Valders versus Walden 3. And Thursday's JV game, if we're going to have a stream. Not sure if we are, but the tentative matchup for that could be Two Rivers versus Purple if we are able to have a stream. I will not be able to be here, and Henry has an AP exam to take that day on the 4th, so we'll see if we can swing a stream by for you all. But one final time, thank you to everybody who has supported me throughout my journey in esports commentary for WIHSEA and Rocket League. It's been a fun ride. Can't wait to continue at Carthage, but for now, I have my sights set on finishing the spring 2023 Valorant season. I have been your fellow WIHSEA commentator, Andrew Czysz Jr.
And I've been your commentator, Henry.
And we will see you back tomorrow for Valders versus Walden. Have a good night.